All right, guys, we're live. Welcome everyone to Coffee and Comics with the NY Warriors. That's right, guys. I got a few topics for you guys tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us this early morning in the chat. If you guys made it this morning, then you definitely are warriors because it takes a warrior to get up early Saturday morning.
You ain't fucking warriors.
So you guys already could tell what kind of morning it's gonna be. So you know what? Let's just start that intro. That's right, baby.
Yo, that music cuts off in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I know. Just it's longer than that. I just have to figure out a way to. I got to do a better video so it blends in better at the cutoff.
Edit it so it says Josh is the greatest.
No. Fuck that. The greatest right here, baby. Well, anyway, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
You know, and we're gonna say what's up to everybody. We're gonna go down the line, say how everybody's morning's been. We're gonna start with my man Josh.
I'm all right.
You all right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You good? Good Saturday? You had a good week?
No, not really, but
No, shitty week.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a shitty week. I'm fucking tired, man. Old man here. Doing too much. Then we're gonna start with my man Joker in the house. What's up, Joker over there stuffing his face?
Yo, what up, peoples? What's going on?
Yeah, Mike had a good week. I'll tell you that, though.
Oh, I had a wonderful week, baby. Let's go, YouTube. Let's do this.
Mike never has a bad anything, doesn't not like anything.
I love everything. Yes, right. I'm happy. I'm positive, Mikey. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yo, you're gonna wake up the family, bro.
Nah, they knocked the fuck out, man. Let's do this, though, man.
Yeah, you know. All right, and then we got last one. We got my man Gomez in the house. Everybody's broski. What's up, brother?
Yeah, boy. Keeping it quiet because wife's asleep still. It's like 2 o'clock. So I'm trying to keep it mellow, chilling. But yeah, happy to be here. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. You know. Shout out to my man Jose Gonzalez for providing the mugs. Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah. I meant to tell him again yesterday. He was messaging me on IG. Thank you. I got the replacement knife, so thank you. And now I don't know what the hell I did with the one that's broken. I can't find it anymore.
Oh man, yo! Before we get into the chat and say what's up to my fellow warriors that woke up with us this morning, let me give a shout out real quick to my boys here. My man Erod, Express Comic Book Press and Service. You know, discount code NY Warriors gets you 10% off, guys. He can submit to CGC and CBCS and get your personal cleaning order. And I met up with Erod this week, and he was he asked me, he likes my opinion on the grades of raw books because to see where he's at, make sure that we're on the same page with it. And he has some nice high grade Silver Age Spider-Man, and I'm talking like 8.5s and higher. 9.2s.
Oh shit, Josh Washi.
Priced really nice, and he's bringing that to the he's bringing that to this right here. Might as well get right into it. Right here, September 25th, guys, at King Con in Newark area, New Jersey. Early bird special, the Manny special is at 9 a.m., guys, but the doors officially open at 10. Erod has a table there, which we kind of like took it over, so it's like a NY Warrior table now. So we'll be there. We'll be selling some stuff.
Back to the books. What are they? Are they ones I don't have?
You have to come in. You have to come and see Josh.
I'll just message him right now.
Get your ass to the King Kong show, bro. That's all you have to do.
You're gonna buy his inventory before he gets to the show.
Well, I mean, I would assume that I probably have.
I think you do because it's the lower numbers you have, right? That you're looking for.
Well, no. Well, I mean, like the biggest gap actually is probably between the 20s and 30s that I have. Everything else is pretty much almost done.
He has
those 20s and 30s, bro. He has a lot of those, though.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah, and so next we got Angie, of course, owner of SkeletonComics.com, guys. NY Warriors gives you 10% off your first order. So does EMW 10 and Thoro 10, guys. All one-off codes. The link is in the description. And last but not least, we got my man June, owner of the GeekySwagShop.com, guys. And War Warriors gives you 10% off. He got some new statues, guys, up for pre-order. Real nice ones. He got some of the Star Wars Rebels that came out recently that are up for pre-order, like the Darth Vader bust. Also the Spider-Man from the 90s. They started doing bust statues, resin statues on that series, that era of Spider-Man. And you could get 10% off the pre-orders, guys. If you buy those statues anywhere else, you're not going to get 10% off. So check it out, guys. Link in the description below.
Are these books already graded?
No, they're raw. They're raw, man. You know what? I have something for you. You know what? Just for you, Josh, I got a special guest. A special guest. You can ask the man himself.
Oh my God.
Whoa, get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm talking
Who's this
about.
guy?
I hear him, guys.
Guy.
We got my man Erod 212 in the house.
Audio.
Look, he hasn't been live so long. You don't even know how to do the audio, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, Mike, I'm trying to ask this man a question.
He can't even hear you.
I know.
Yo, Erod.
Don't worry, Erod is setting up right now. We're just gonna continue on.
Backdoor deals later.
As soon as he sets on, he'll let us know.
As soon as he sets up, we're interrupting this program so I can ask.
No. You thought I was thirsty. You call me thirsty, and you call Mike thirsty.
I don't
but
call
this
you
man
thirsty.
right here is freaking real thirsty right now.
So
let me go into the chat real quick and say what's up to everybody while Erod says so. We got my man Uncanny Swag in the house. First one in the chat. He said, yo, Warriors, what's up? We got Bakashu Paulie in the house. We got my man Steve, Hip Hops and Me from Team Nerdherd in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, my bad.
We got Jacob Brunowski in the house.
We got my man Steve, Hip Hops and Me from Team Nerdherd in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, he got sound. He got sound.
Brunowski in the house. We got my man Steve, Hip Hops and Me from Team Nerdherd in the house.
You're probably gonna have to take the volume off of your computer or whatever you're using. Like that volume is on, you gotta lower that one down. Yeah. He's good.
Yeah. He ran a little rusty, you know what I mean? So, forgive him. You know what I mean,
guys? So we're gonna continue with the chat real quick while Erod says so. We got my man CFAP #1 in the house. We have who else? Joe 47771 in the house. We got Joffrey Castro. What's up? We got Hood Rat Comics in the house. We got my man Vincenzo C. He said Gomez went to a Comic-Con in another country called San Jose, I think.
Yeah, Vincenzo lives out in the boondocks. You don't know San Jose.
Obviously.
He said it's near Italy. Tino 73 is in the house. We got Ed D Comics and Games. Yo, what's up, Ed D? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us. We got my man Guy, the Comic Forger's in the house. He said, good morning, my dudes. Saturday morning meeting and now comics and coffee. That's right, brother. Best way to start off your Saturday. We got Rich M in the house. What's up? We got Darth Lucian 88. He said, good morning, big yo. Good morning, Darth Lucian. I hope everything is good with you, man.
Check.
And that's it. There you go, bro. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear you? Oh, can you hear me?
No, we heard Erod.
There you go, John's just feeding. They're like, yo, what Spider-Man got? Come on, I need these. What's cracking, Tino? Yeah. He said, get Erod some coffee. Sean, you got coffee. All right, so you can hear us.
Yeah, go ahead. Unmute, Erod. You're muted right now. Yeah, no, you're muted. Yeah, we can hear you.
You hear me now?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Here I am.
There you go. Yo, good morning. What's up, brother? Man, yo, thank you for joining us this morning, man.
Happy to be here.
Blah. So what are these books that he's talking about? That big.
I was just promoting the King Kong show, and I said that you might want to check Erod out because he got like at the show you're bringing some high grade ASMs. Silver Age ASMs, they're like 8.0s and better, up to like 9.2s, 9.4s, even possibly.
You said 8.5s before.
Well, okay, sorry. 8.5s, 9.2s are better. Yo, they really high grade, very clean. Already been pressed by the master presser himself, but
Oh, I have that one. I love that cover. Yeah.
Oh wait, let me highlight my man. Erod gonna start off with the flyer right now.
Show and tell.
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah, I have that one, but I need that one again because mine's off-white pages.
You gotta look at this, Josh. There's about a 9.2, 9.4.
Yeah. How much do you have on that?
have that 550.
Okay. I have that one. I see that book in a 9.8 a lot.
Yeah, this one's about a 9.0, 9.2.
All set. FFs, baby.
That's a 5.5 to 6.0. There's a couple of Atumas. We got one. This one's like a VG, and this one's like a 5.
Oh, I need that 87. What grade is that?
About an 8.0.
Ooh, yeah. How much you got on that?
100.
Yeah. Let me get that.
The thirst is real, people in the chat. The thirst is real.
You know what? I mean, take a look at them.
Show.
And also this.
Freaking John's gonna take his stock before he goes to the show.
And that's pretty nice too. So these are about 150, and these are just some of the ones that I've just pulled out now. And then let me show you these.
Oh shit!
Yo, I was gonna buy this. I was trying to get that 87. Some dude's got a high grade.
Yo, guys, in the chat, it's a real treat to have Erod back with us, man. That's freaking awesome. So
Big sorties.
yeah, man.
This is probably like a 6.0.
Yeah, yeah, but that's early Avengers, man.
So yeah, this one here is probably like a 7.0, 7.5.
Yeah, for early Avengers, yeah.
This is super fucking high grade.
Woo.
Yeah,
That cover.
couple of those. Yeah.
I
have a couple.
think
of
I had
those.
this at like an 8.5 or a 9. I think
Yeah,
it was.
about that 9.0 almost.
It's so
yeah.
hard to get in high
And
grade.
then this one here too, and if you look at it, you
that
can
look
see
white,
the
too.
lighting's not bad. It is white.
Yeah, it's real nice, real. Oh,
As white supremacist white. You know, it is.
oh, we don't use that word over here. You know, that's
I'm not
from
scared,
other
though.
people.
I'm not scared. I didn't say no more.
No, I know. I'm just saying because the
Like
guy who uses
right,
it.
whatever you want. I'm with Manny. I'll take Manny's place right now. Bro.
It's
You
David
take
Duke
Manny not
White.
coming today.
Man, I took Manny's place a long time ago.
No, I'm taking this place.
I know, right? I think Josh did, right? Josh is more vulgar than him.
I don't know if I'm more vulgar, but I'm probably more grumpy.
Clean and
Definitely.
fresh.
Biggs, you know why I came on the show, right?
Why?
Because I was watching East Meets West and I saw that my fucking picture got fucking deleted from the fucking show. Back to y'all, fucking like,
Get him right there.
Yo, listen, man, listen.
No. Remember that FF6 motherfucker?
I think you need to go back at the older videos and see the real video. That's the real video. You know what I mean?
They traders. See what happens over there, East Meets West. What's your NY word that says for life, bro?
I told you, dude, don't even start, Biggs. You told me he was getting kicked off the Warriors too. I told you that.
Yeah, you did. He did say that. You did say that.
Big said I was kicked off the Warriors?
No.
I remember
who was this joking, though?
I told you at Terrificon.
Yeah, I'm a founding member, bro.
Yeah. Listen,
Motherfuckers
Josh.
assassinating me like Lincoln, man.
Hey, man, even the founding member of Facebook got kicked out of it at one
This
point.
is true, bro.
Oh, yeah, right.
Steve Jobs, Apple. Gotta go.
No, this guy.
Yeah.
Forgot
Nah, bro, I was already at the flea market.
Oh, damn. You ready to win?
Yeah, in and out.
Damn,
Yo,
fucking
damn.
let's play, yo.
So real quick, guys, so when the Coffin Comics, we always start off with a theme. My man Eric from CBCS, he was doing the hip hop variant articles, and we were going over them. But he's more on hiatus from doing them. But me, Mike, and Manny, we kind of like that topic, and some of the chat people they like this, so we kept on with it. So this week Manny was supposed to pick one because I picked one the previous week. Then Mike did last week's, and this week it was supposed to be him. But Manny.
Yeah, my dad left your hand.
Come on. When's the first time? When do you think is the first time? It won't be the last time either.
Yeah, no, right. Hold on, let me find out. I had this part set up, but here you go. Okay, bam. All right, so this week, the one that I had to just choose real quick is this one. Bam.
I knew you was gonna pick this one.
Why you?
I don't know. Something inside me told me. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I know you was like you're gonna be surprised. I'm like, what he's gonna pick? I knew it was this one. So
we got my man Big Pun here, Capital Punishment, released in April of 1998 by Loud Records, Terror Squad, and BMG. All three had a piece in this, and so let me give you a little bit of the stats real quick before we get into it, and before we get into the comic that's associated with this. So, Capital Punishment debuted In April of 28 of 1998. It's the only album released during his lifetime. Rest in peace, Big Pun. The album peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 1 on the top R&B albums chart for 2 weeks. It was nominated for Best Rap Album at the 1999 Grammy Awards, but it lost to Jay-Z's Volume 2, The Hard Knock Life. It was also the first solo Latin hip-hop record to go platinum.
That's right, baby.
You know, so that right there was a big deal. When this album hit, I was a senior in high school, and this thing was like on everybody's radio. You know, especially that song, Still Not a Player. Mm-hmm. Like people running that Boricua, yo, that was just like on everybody's mouth at that time. You know, anything, Mike, you want to add about this album? That you know, he's from the Bronx, so
this is big for the Bronx. Exactly. You know, every time, you know, if you're in the Bronx, you know the famous Big Pun mural they have. Mm-hmm. This album came out when I was like in the 10th grade, I think it was. Yeah, when I was in 10th grade. And this kind of hits home a little bit, besides him being from the Bronx, because I seen Big Pun do the video, you know, the red one with the video. You know what I mean? So yeah. he did that video, and I saw him from my school because he did it literally outside my high school, you know, Morris High School. If you're from the Bronx, you know, holla at me. All right, class of 2000, baby. You already know. But anyway, wait
a minute. I thought you were a year older than me.
What?
You graduated in 2000 too?
January 2000.
Ah.
Yeah. But anyway,
he didn't take math.
So definitely this one hits home, man. You know, I saw him do the video.
Coffee in my mouth when he said that.
So yeah, this is a classic album, man. It goes down in history, obviously. You know, besides being, you know, a Boricua more, you know, that, you know, Still Not a Player. You know, my favorite one was a super lyrical Glamour Life. You know what I mean? The fucking skip Pack in the Mac back of the act. This shit was dope.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
Yeah, he had a lot of like lines like in the middle of Little Italy, how we know.
That was what I was gonna say.
Okay, oh my god!
Like if you heard Twins deep on the cover from Snoop and Dre, listen to Twins '98, man. Him and Fat Joe did their own rendition of that, and they fucking killed that shit. Definitely, my man was very ahead of his time. His son is ahead of his time. If you listen to his son is amazing, an amazing rapper, guys. Even though, you know, after he passed in 2000, you know, Fat Joe and his wife still got a little beef going on to this day. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, this is a classic album. Cheers, Biggs. I like the pick, man. Awesome.
Yeah. Anything else anybody want to say before we move on to the comic associated with it?
My favorite song on the album was what was it? It was the one with Noriega. You Came Up, I think.
Okay.
You done came up. What? Yeah. That shit was dope. Yeah, Noriega's underrated, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, he had all of them on there.
That album has so many hits on it. It's just crazy. I mean, I remember I was a little kid. Like, I was just born in time probably. So, you know, listening to that, you know, album as a kid, like all the songs just resonated with me like through my whole life, you know, being, you know, Puerto Rican, growing up in Brooklyn, all that, you know, and it hit home. Like, it's nostalgia for me, you know. It makes me think of like me being 3 years old and, you know, listening to that album, and it was an amazing album, amazing time too for everything, you know, my childhood, the early 2000s.
Yeah,
it was crazy. All the songs hit. That you could listen to that whole album the whole way through. There's not a song on that album you'll skip. Like, every song on that album is fire.
His interludes are hilarious, bro. That's all I gotta say. His interludes are freaking hilarious.
I was just gonna mention that.
He not only represents Boricua, like the Puerto Ricans, but he also represents Latinos all across, man. He always brought that. You know what I mean? And him and Fat Joe, that's a classic duo, man.
I remember he filmed what you call it in Red Hook. He filmed a video in Red Hook by the train station. I think that was on the other album though. That was on after he died. The song came out.
Oh yeah, baby, that one.
No, it was the one with the kid. He had the kids singing. Fuck, what was it? That's How We Roll.
That's the album. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, awesome pick, Biggs.
Big Pun, him with the big guns.
Yeah, you know what? When it comes to Big Pun, I didn't get into it until afterwards. It's just I don't know if it's something with Biggie and Big Pun. It's the lyrics are cool, but you can't really. You have to listen to them because of the way that they flow. They had like a flow that they did. They were like low voiced, like you had to. They didn't have the high pitch when it came to flowing.
So I had to cholo shit, bro.
Huh?
You used to that cholo shit over there. Fucking,
yeah, I was listening to freestyle at the time.
Yo, Judy Torres, motherfucker, bro.
Yo, now, let me add a little bit before we move on to the book. Yo, finally this year he got his own street on Fordham. If you're from the Bronx, you know, if you've been to the Bronx, you know Fordham. Fordham is a big, strip in Fordham. Mm-hmm. They finally named Big Pun Plaza. I think it was like a couple months ago and shit. So that's an honor for that. So yeah, man, Big Pun is a big time over here in the Bronx. One of the best, rappers, man, hands down. Too bad he only made 2 albums because he could have been the greatest of all time. One of, what I mean.
Remember, just before he passed, he was on Saturday Night Live with J-Lo, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, how that doesn't get bigger than that.
Yeah, yeah, man. And he could, the way his flow, he could flow anything. He could go super hard. He could spit to the ladies. He could do everything. Any type of flow.
He was a real lyricist. I would have loved to see him collab with like Eminem. That would have been real nice because they're both like really good lyricists. Real quick, Primo Supremo. I was going to mention this too. He incorporated a lot of comic and movie themes to his music, which is he was a Marvel fan. It's the he called himself the Punisher.
Mm-hmm. Even the first, when the album started, you hear him talk about the Punisher.
Yeah, I think one of his singles, like it's I think what you call I can't remember anything right now.
Yeah, with the little kid when he says, "No, Punisher, take out all of those." He'd be like, "Bam, bam, 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 bam."
One of his albums.
That's from a movie though. I forgot one of those movies, Juice or something.
Yeah, but he gave respect to that, and he's a big comic book fan.
Yeah, and like I said, one of his albums. I can't remember which one was a single album that had fucking the cover swipe of Punisher Warzone. It's him with the fucking.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, when he's like that, man. So we're gonna go. This is Coffee and Comics, so we're gonna move along to the comic book associated with the album, which is this one right here. This is Spider-Woman #1, hip hop variant from 2015. The cover artist is Natasha Bustos, and this run of Spider-Woman, if it was infamous for her having the cover when she was pregnant on the cover. Mm-hmm. So that was what this, the whole thing was with this series. I really didn't collect this series. This cover, I'm not really feeling it. I don't like the way they kind of drew it. And I know it's, it's like almost a perfect homage to it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why.
I do like it. And
me too. I do.
I'll tell you why I like it. I think more than anything. I mean, it's fine if you're just looking at it as like a 1-to-1 comparison. Mm-hmm. But to me, every Spider-Woman cover looks exactly the same.
Oh, the ones that have been coming out recently.
Exactly the same. And this is something different. So
yeah, that's true. And this series, this is when they changed up her look, her costume, and everything from what we normally would see. Like she Spider-Woman is one of those characters that if you look at the progression of that character from the 70s, from her first appearance, was that Marvel Spotlight 32. She stayed the same all throughout, even through New Avengers, all the same until this run here in 2015. That's when they changed up her look like completely.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and this book doesn't go for that much, man. This is like a $10 book, man. Between $7 and $10, you go buy this raw, man.
I'm surprised it's even that high.
Yeah, because it's a hip hop variant. They at least sell for a cover or more,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really good.
That was a bigger pick, man. That was a good one.
Yeah. So hopefully next week, let's see what Manny picks, if anything, or Josh. Josh could pick one.
Joey Bags say, "Yo, every YouTuber looks the same to me."
Yo, so this week I got some crazy ass books to show, but I'm gonna save that for the end. I saw this happen this week, and I know guys like Josh and Erod, y'all know y'all interest in this right here. So Amazing Spider-Man, #1. I mean, Amazing Fantasy 15, 9.6 just sold for $3.6 million.
That's it.
What do you mean that's it? It became the highest known comic sale ever. Ever. This is awesome. This is awesome for the hobby. It's awesome for Spider-Man. But what I hate is when they start comparing it to Action Comics, because Action Comics wasn't a 9.6. So if Action Comics was a 9.6, then you'll be seeing even more than this. You know?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So down the line, thoughts and opinions. You know, let's start with Erod, man. Erod kind of quiet. He's all nervous. Hasn't been live in a minute. How significant is this for you, man?
Oh, that's huge. I mean, it took over Action Comics. What more can you say about that? You know, it shows it is the Marvel key to have. You know, it's top 2, right?
Yeah.
That and Action Comics are probably the 2 biggest books you can have. You know, and think about this. That's 3.6, and that book comes out in what, 62?
Yes.
Right? Action Comics comes out when? 1930 something?
38.
38. Superman comes out 38. So even though it's 20 plus years younger, it still commands that kind of a premium. Just shows what Spider-Man is.
Yeah,
that's
Spider-Man is
and it also shows that the market is still healthy, man. I don't care. Blue chip books are still healthy.
Yeah.
I was watching some of the posts on CGC and how people were saying, "Oh, it could be Heritage themselves buying the book to manipulate the market, or whatever." But I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think they would go. I mean, $3.6 million is a lot.
But think about this though: their reputation's on the line, because if they get outed by one person, it's over. Nobody will ever trust them, and it's all about credibility when you're selling stuff like that. I mean, we all flip books here on the side. You know, it's all about your credibility.
Yeah.
Facts.
So they're a larger scale than any of us. So imagine that.
Yeah. What do you think about that one, Josh? Like, I know you're a huge Spider-Man collector.
Yeah. I mean, it's very significant, obviously, especially to me, because surprise, surprise, I'm the one who bought it.
I know it.
Imagine.
No, but I'm kind of wondering. I forget how many 9.6s are on the census. I'm wondering if it's the guy who, if anyone like checks the CGC registry, like where people will register their sets, the guy that's got the number 1 rated set for ASM 1 through 100 has, I think, a 9.6 Amazing Fantasy 15, and I can't imagine there's maybe more than 2, 3, 4 of them out there. No, I think it's 4 actually. So I'm wondering if it's actually his. I'm looking it up right now because you have to put in the registration code in there. But it's it's huge. I mean, it sucks in a way though, because like when things like this happen, obviously now you're going to see a trickle down effect. Even not that book needed the trickle down effect, but it'll, all the lower grades ones will push up even more, which puts it further out of reach for me. So I don't know.
Especially that Amazing Spider-Man #1. But real quick, before we get into that further, Vincenzo C brings up a good point here, or a good question. He says, what solo superhero has made the most in box office? Is it Spidey for solo? And you know what? And then Primo here said Batman. But I think, I don't know the exact numbers, but I think that would be the top 2 right there.
Yo, and it
Definitely.
It was the guy who had the number 1 set, the number 1 rated set. No, he sold it. That was his book. That was his book.
Wow. Wow. Let me tell you something. At $3.6 million, I would sell it too, man.
I would absolutely not. Would I sell that book? No fucking
I would sell
way.
it. I would sell it right now because I don't know how many years we all got left, and right now my family, my kids can benefit from that. So I would sell it. For you, it's different, Josh. You like, you're single, you got your own this, so you don't really, you're good. But everyone's,
I get it, but like, let me qualify that for a minute. I would only sell that one if I was so up there in age or had health issues or something like that. Then it'd be a different story. But even if I had a family, I
can't say that. You don't know.
It depends on your situation. If the need comes and a family needs something, family comes before the book.
I'll sell my kids first.
Hey, Josh, you were right. There's only 4 9.6s.
Yeah. I knew there couldn't be that many. And I think, are 2 of them restored? I think 2 of them are restored.
No, they got 4 universals.
Oh, yeah?
And 3 restored.
3 restored. Yeah. So okay. So wow.
There's a 9.8 restored too. 198 restored.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's only 6 9.4s, so that there's 10 blue label books for that, man. That's crazy.
So AF-15, we already had this trivia question somewhere. I think on East Meets West. AF-15 is the only book without a legitimate 9.8. And what's the other ASM book without a 9.8 in 1 through 10? What's the other one?
I don't even know.
Number 4. Number 4.
Oh, I got that right here, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ed the Comics says here, he says, be careful with these unbelievable auction prices. Look up the recent Water game scandal. A Heritage auction co-founder was involved.
Yeah, but those game guys are fucking big scammers. They all live in their mom's basement. They're not even credible fucking like people. Like these people came out of nowhere with that bullshit.
On Timo's Nemo. Look at
comic
Nemo.
books. There's actual, you know,
Nemo.
Oh, it's Nemo.
There's
What's up, man?
involved, you know?
That's my son.
That's Mijo.
Yeah, Mijo. What's up, man? He said, by the way, this is Nemo LOI, so shut the name because I can't afford no more.
No more.
No more LOL. All right.
Yo, the Butcher's in the house. What up? What up, Jake?
Yo, what's going on, Butcher? You know?
The Butcher.
Yeah, so again, guys, I just want to promote it again real fast since we got the Butcher up in here too. So we got King Kong, guys, September 25th. You got Pressable Defects, 3 Men in the Basement. You got the NY Warriors. You got East Meets West. You got Erod, 212. You got Very Gary. You got everybody's going to be up in there. We all got tables. It's going to be the first show. Erod, shout out to my man Erod. He's the one that acquired the tables from MTG. But, you know, in NY Warrior fashion, we just took a hostile takeover.
Anything, we just freaking showed up and was like, "You giving us a table?"
You know, so I saw some of the books Erod's going to be bringing, guys. He's going to be bringing straight up fire. We all going to have actually great stuff to sell. You know, like nice key issues, really good stuff. So make sure to check out. And
can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
In all honesty, I just didn't want to hear the crying. That's the only reason why the motherfuckers come to the table, all right? Yeah.
I believe
he lied. He lied.
Nah, I'm fucking around.
It's all fucking crickets.
You see, Biggs didn't say a word. He's tongue-tied.
I gotta be humble right now. When Erod's not here, I talk shit how we took it over, but he's here, I stay quiet.
Yeah.
No, but we got a dope table set up.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Meeting the community.
It's gonna be good, and we have a nice banner made out for it, and everything's gonna look nice, man.
Real quick, Benny Bean said, "Let's see the previews." Yo, we will do a video. We'll show a nice little preview video.
Yeah, we're gonna go on before. We're gonna do a live preview of stuff we're gonna show. Maybe sometime next week. You know, maybe Coffee Comics will be that next Saturday.
Okay.
If anything, you know what I mean. Or we could do it during Mike's show, East Meets West. We'll do a segment on that. It's up to you, Mike. Oh wait! I forgot. You guys got to vote. You got to vote on that.
Until I'm in the intro, I ain't going back no more.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna work on the intro now.
Get him!
Yo, why is it fucking Mike's show?
Yo, what? Yo, listen, you got your FOC show. Let me get my show. What's up, Josh?
Never once has it come out of my mouth that the FOC is Josh's show. That is an East Meets West show. Never have I ever.
Well, I always mention that you come up with that. Oh, you got a super chat, bro.
Oh, this is correct right here. I forgot. I wanted to mention this
Word.
also. Shout out to my man, the Butcher from Pressable Defects with the follow super chat. He said, "Congrats to Erod for making the Go Collect
Facts.
your presses." Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome that they recognized Erod for that. You know what I mean? Erod's been in the game for a long time, and it feels good to get some recognition, man.
It was nice. It was a surprise.
Yep. So because Butcher put up our first super chat of the day, we're gonna give him a little video here. Because I'm gonna have to start. You know what? Let's make him laugh. Let's make him laugh.
Could you pay me in advance?
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
It's exactly what I'm talking about. Aggressively relaxing.
Yo, that guy plays the perfect J. Jonah Jameson.
Yo, listen, the best press out of the three that were there, that's to me, in my opinion,
Oh,
Shit,
hell yeah,
I
definitely.
I say it. I go fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that?
No, because they showed 2 other presses, and he said Mike said the best out of the 3.
Listen, you've got Josh right here, who is one of the best pressers in the game right now, bro. He's the underrated guy he's not pushing it hard because he's doing his thing, but he's very good.
Josh is definitely blown up.
Put it this way, I'll be honest, and this is no blowing smoke up his ass. If I had to send my books to one person, it'd probably be him.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate.
That's the truth, bro. You're meticulous. You know, you and I talk on the sidebar all the time, and you know what? We kind of have the same technique.
Yeah, mentality too.
Yeah,
definitely.
Man, you know?
Same attention to detail, man. That's all it is. Attention to detail, man.
Yeah, we're willing to put the work. That's all.
Never have I ever.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? You treat the book. You know what it is too. You treat the book like if it was yours. That's what's important. You know, like you take care of it like it's your own book.
Yeah, and you try and keep as much communication with people as possible. When it gets as big as it's getting, it's kind of hard. You know. So I apologize to some people sometimes for not getting back to them as quick as possible, but life gets in the way too, you know?
Yep.
I mean,
it happens.
But, you know, we try to get the best possible product.
Facts.
No. Let's get this straight. On air, that motherfucker wears combat boots. His work boots make him an inch. It's the only reason he's my height, bro. He's at least 5'3".
No, I'm not. I'm not 5'3".
Bro, he's a gremlin, bro. That's all he is.
He's a gremlin.
Fucking Willows.
So we have another super chat. I've been seeing this guy all over the chats asking people to show their t-shirts, full design, full screen.
What the fuck? Yo, thank you. If that's all you got to see, Marvel. That's it. Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay. There you go, boo. Star Wars, baby. There you go. X-Men and what you got? What shirt you have on, the Gomez? Batman. There you go. And then freaking Eli just got a black t-shirt.
A Nike fucking drop shirt.
There you go, bro. That's I'm not gonna do
after
this. I'll give you a super chat for that. You know what I mean? There you go.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
I know y'all get tired of that, but I don't get tired of that. That shit is funny to me.
Yeah, he's coming back, man. Get ready.
That's right. Everybody gonna be loving some Toby.
I was talking about the rent guy.
Him too, right?
He's gonna collect the rent from all 3 of them.
All right, guys. So we got a few more things before we get into show and tell. So NY Warriors, we also collect toys. Me, Manny, and Mike collect toys. But you guys don't know, man, and I'm gonna put this out there, Erod. But Erod will show you one day. Erod is a massive statue collector. He has some really, really nice pieces, man. And one day I hope he gets a chance to show you guys the stuff that he has. If you look back at his old school videos, the old school whole videos, Erod always had a new piece up on the side there showing you. So you always go back to his channel and look, guys, his description is there. Go way back. I'm talking about like 3 years ago.
Way back.
Yeah, always had nice pieces up, next to the halls. So let me show you what's coming up for pre-order this week. Every week there's like a million things coming up for pre-order. So I just pick and choose certain things that I think will probably be popular. And it's just too many slides to be making. But we got some Star Wars figures coming up right now. So we got from Hasbro Pulse, you got the Black Series, Grief Karga. I think that's how you say his name. Then you have Rey's lightsaber for Force FX. I don't know why they waited so long to make her lightsaber. Then you have here from the vintage collection. These sell a lot. You got Bib Fortuna, on there. So you already know why they put him out because of the whole Boba Fett thing. Then you have the Emperor up for pre-order. Then this right here, I saw they did like a preview on their thing with the unboxing and everything, which is pretty dope. They got a like commercial for it, which is dope. It's the 4-pack of the Stormtroopers. So that's pretty, build up your little collection. You can make an army or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got for those.
Well, on the Marvel side, they come in. I saw a nice one. Me and my son was looking at it on Hasbro Pulse. They're coming out with a nice retro vintage Spider-Man symbiote, black suit symbiote. It's gonna, I think, come out for pre-order next week, and I think it drops this spring. So look out for that one.
Yeah, I didn't put that one up yet because there's no price for it yet. So when they put the price, you see how these had the price, then I put it.
Yeah, the price usually be like, when it comes to the retro ones, it'd be like $22 to $25. You know what I mean? So yeah. So shout out to my son for that one. He put me on.
Oh, nice. You know, I looked on there for the Marvel Legends. They have all the Eternals up for pre-order, the movie ones, and that's why I didn't show those. I don't think people really gonna get into those figures like that, you know. But the Spider-Man one, definitely, when that one comes up for pre-order, I'll show it.
And the difference between that one and the one that came out, I think, last year, the eyes are just a little bit smaller, and it's more of a matte black on this one, so it looks more official. This one, man. Yeah, my man Steve said I can't wait for that one. Yeah. Definitely, man.
Yeah, and last thing before we do show and tell, I wanted to talk about it. Also, Thoro had talked about it this week on the Chop Up. Is the PS5 that Sony show that they did? They killed it with all the games that are coming out.
Killed it.
And I don't have a PS5, but seeing they didn't show no gameplay, but just seeing the titles that are coming out. It definitely makes me want to get a PS5. You know what I mean. So down the line, Wolverine. Let's start with Wolverine because Wolverine is like we haven't had a good Wolverine game in a while, man. So for them just to show Wolverine, like, what do you guys think down the line? Josh, go ahead.
I mean, well, no gameplay, but this is what Insomniac did when they first showed Spider-Man. It was something very similar, although a little bit longer, just kind of a trailer with no gameplay footage. But Insomniac is one of the best studios in the world. They're a massive studio, and obviously they have at least 3 to 4, maybe more teams working on games. So I have all the faith in them to do it. It's the Miles Morales team that is working on the Wolverine game, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the last Wolverine game I played was for freaking GameCube when they made it based on the movie, that solo game that he had.
That wasn't that bad either.
It's pretty good.
The other reason why it's smart, and I think it's a good pick, obviously it's Wolverine, but that's besides the point. He's a perfect character to build a game around because, one, he's a solo character. I'm sorry, I've said it a million times. These games that are built around groups, they don't work. They just don't. You're not invested in any of the characters, and you're just bouncing back and forth, and the games end up being shit. So, having it based on just one guy, I think it'll work out well for them. And Sony with their first party teams, it's very rare that they don't have a hit every time. It's very rare.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that statement. With the team games should be more of just fighting games. Like Injustice, like then you get some good fighting games out of it when you have multiple characters. But single player, I think you're right. That's why all the Batman games work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're all just single, and all the Spider-Man games have worked. Even before, like the Spider-Man that came out before that, they had other renditions of Spider-Man, like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. That game was an amazing game. Mm-hmm. And even as far back as PS2, when they made the games based off the Spider-Man movies with Tobey's voice.
Yeah,
you remember that one? That was really those were good games.
Spider-Man 2 was up until the Spider-Man for PS4 came out, was widely considered the best Spider-Man game, even after Shattered Dimensions and what was the other one? Something Reality, I think, came out.
Yeah, they've always made good Spider-Man games. So I agree with that statement. All the group ones always sucked, unless they were fighting games, like I said, like Injustice and things like that. So also, what would be nice and they would probably do this down the line is make a solo Venom game.
Yeah, you could do that too. That might work.
Yeah, the way it is right now with the story and everything, they probably can because he's getting big out there. And I think I was watching. Comic King's interview Ram V yesterday, the writer from Swamp Thing. Yeah. He said he was talking about Venom a little bit. If you get a chance to watch that too, it's pretty interesting when you actually listen to a writer about that and about Venom, about what he's going to bring to the table. Because I know us and Josh and East Meets West, we've talked about the takeover, the switch over from what's in Cage to Rambi, and the story he was telling me, he's partnered with somebody else. I can't remember off my head, but I think he's selling it because he's bringing Dylan Brock back in the story, so it's gonna be pretty neat. It's gonna be a pretty neat story from what he was saying. So Venom ain't going nowhere, and Dylan Brock's not going nowhere.
Definitely. Those characters are gonna be around for a while. They're just in their infancy right now, you could say. And aggressively relax and say, I remember this. Remember all the outfits they gave you for free in Spider-Man 2 because selling outfits were considered insane back then. Yeah, and it was cool with the outfits too. You got his power upgrades along with it. Like, when you had the black suit, he was a little more stronger, more stealthier. Then when he got the Captain Universe suit, he had, like his strength was even more like enhanced. I remember that when you would get those. Now you got to buy them on DLCs.
Yo, going back to what Josh said, man, about those games being better solo, and I agree with Josh. Unfortunately, I do agree with Josh. He's right because when it comes to the Batman games, some Batman games are classic. Now they're coming out with that Gotham Knights, which is a group game. I am not really looking forward to that.
Nor am I.
You know what I mean? Am I gonna play it? Yeah, I'm gonna play it, but I'm not looking forward to it. Because like Josh said, these games work better when they're solo. You know what I mean? And I agree with Josh. And my man, comics are great. What's going on, Tony the Tiger?
He said, "Yo, good morning, Warrior. Good morning, comics are great. What's up, Anthony, man?
Yeah, man.
What up, brother?
Yeah, man. So
real quick before we move on to this, man, what do you think about the Suicide Squad game? You think that's gonna flop?
So, okay, the only reason why I'm gonna play it only because Rocksteady has earned the trust, to play their games because of the Batman games. That being said, I'm not excited for it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and Grand Theft Auto and all that. I think it'll be good. I don't think has Rocksteady made a bad game that you could think of?
I mean,
I haven't played that new lately or recently, but I still read the reviews and all.
You remember those Simpsons and Ninja Turtles games where they had the side scrolling where you could pick the characters and fight a whole story?
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Those are great games, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they brought that kind of nostalgia back in the gaming, I think for Suicide or like X-Men, I think somebody said about X-Men or a group game that had that, no matter who you pick, story was the same.
Yeah, but those are side scrollers. Mash them up, beat them up.
We don't need any more of those. There's enough of those.
No. We'll bring them. I like that idea, Gomez. Yeah, bring a nice little Marvel one. Switch it up. They just came out. They just came out with a turtle one not long. They have I played it with my son on Dave and Buster's.
They got now with the gaming and everything.
Better graphics and all that. Like, I got you.
And Rocksteady they've only done one game that wasn't a Batman game, other than the upcoming Suicide Squad one. But they only what was the fucking name of the game?
Yeah, Rocksteady.
Urban Chaos. Yeah, Urban Chaos.
Ultimate Alliance. What was Ultimate Alliance? Was it good?
Nemo. Ultimate Alliance worked. It worked because it was a different type of game, though. It wasn't like a Batman game, like a
open world.
Yeah, it's not.
That was
it was a good game, though. It was a good game.
A lot of work into that game because, like, if you had certain people, if you had certain characters, and you fought certain bosses, they would have certain dialogue, unique dialogue, which was really dope and stuff like that. There was a lot of great games back then. Now
was dope.
Okay.
Yeah, now the Batman game, it's weird because Batman's not in it. You don't play as Batman, you play as the sidekicks, and it's who wants to play as these people?
You can play as the sidekicks. The sidekicks are good, man. You got freaking Robin, you got Nightwing, there's some major characters now. Yeah, I don't think those characters are considered sidekick anymore.
I was really dude. Nobody was more hyped for the coming of that game when they said the Court of Owls was going to be in it. That's what started me in a comic. I told the story a million times, and when they finally showed what this game was going to be, it took the wind right out of my fucking sail for this game. I'm gonna play it. And I'm sure it'll be at least decent because WB Montreal, who's doing this game, which it's only their second game. They did Arkham Origins. Yeah. Which it wasn't a great game, but it's still, I think, a very good game. It's highly underrated. Why they've never actually brought it. They never brought it to PS4. And they never brought it to Xbox One. You could play it on Xbox One through backwards compatibility, but it never got the love that it probably deserved. The story was very good. The story was better than Arkham Knight. It was. I didn't think the Arkham Knight, dude. As soon as they didn't have Paul Dini involved in that story, because he wrote Arkham,
he did.
Asylum and Arkham City. The story was not as good.
What made Arkham Knight better to me, in my opinion, than the Origins was that the fact that you could drive the Batmobile. Tell me,
dude, that Batmobile was fucking stupid as
that was awesome. I enjoyed that shit driving around. That shit was dope.
Batman's causing collateral damage as he's fucking trying to rescue people. It's like,
and that's the biggest complaint, like the universally biggest complaint about that game is the Batmobile in that game.
But just the fact that you could do that, I thought the Arkham Knight. I haven't played the Origins. I gotta go back and play it.
Speaking of Batman, I don't mean to change the subject too much, but
I am Batman.
I didn't make a slide for it, but it's something I was gonna mention last week and I forgot. So they fully restored the original Batwing from the Michael Keaton '89 movie,
which is the best Batwing ever.
Yeah, they restored it. Is it going to be in the Flashpoint movie? I think so. They haven't like fully mentioned that, but I think that was the reason why they restored the because they had 3 different sizes. The biggest one that they have is for the close-ups, and that's the one that actually has all the working parts. With the missiles coming out, the Gatling guns rotating, and all that. That one's fully restored back to it. So I think they did that so they can get closer shots of it again and stuff like that. For this movie. So it'll be nice if they go to some practical effects instead of everything just being CG. That'd be nice.
You know why Arkham Knight also too was not like as good as the other games is all they did was take a story that's already been done and just change it a little. The whole Jason Todd Red Hood story.
Yeah,
it was so obvious, like before you even started, like what this was gonna be. Anyway, I digress.
You digress.
He digresses.
Speaking of Batman also and Batman family, if you guys are not watching Titans, this last episode of Titans, oh my god, it gave you that oh shit moment. Like when you saw like a certain scene that happened, I was like, oh shit.
What scene you talking about?
When she shot the.
What the fuck, bro? Shut the fuck up.
Well, anyway, that scene, you already know what I was gonna say, Mike, right?
Yeah.
That caught me off guard.
You're not up to the last. You see his face?
No, you saw you didn't see this week's episode?
I didn't see it yet. No.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's gonna give you a wow moment.
I'm gonna watch it today.
Yeah, it was really good, man. I couldn't believe I couldn't believe it from the show, like they would do stuff like that, but it was just so in your face, man, like in an instant.
The show's been great this year, though.
Yeah, man.
It's
that
been
show
awesome.
gets better every season. That's probably the best live DC show.
It seems like the only thing fucking DC can do right is Titans.
Yeah.
And no. Let me tell you something. You're wrong on that. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Superman and Lois has been fucking amazing, and anyone that watches it falls in love with it. And it ended off the hook. It ended really good. Very strong show. And it's, you know what? I put a video in one of our chats about everything they've done wrong with Superman and what they did right with this one. And this is the Superman that was supposed to be in the big screen. I don't know if you guys watched that video. I really agree with this guy on what he says.
It was good, man. That was real good. You put me up on it. I watched after you told me.
Yeah, it's good.
But Doom Patrol was good too.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Patrol was good too. And Stargirl. Have you been watching Stargirl? They brought Green Lantern. They brought a Green Lantern into it.
Oh, Alan Scott.
So Alan Scott?
Alan Scott's daughter. But going back to DC, they've been making some good shows too, man. If you were gonna look back, Gotham was a dope ass show. You know what I mean? And they had the villains, the Riddler, the one that played Joker, Penguin. All those villains were badass in Gotham. So not only Titans is a good show because Titans is badass right now. That's the best one right now from DC. But Gotham a couple years ago was kind of hot too, man. You know. Yeah, basically, Jared.
Jared don't play video games. You know. But Titans been good, and Stargirl. You know, I think it's Jeff Johns is in charge of these shows. Those shows, he's writing for them and all that. So you could definitely see the quality. I think a little better.
I mean, that's his fucking baby right there.
That is.
Yeah, Stargirl's based off of his what is it? His little sister, right?
Sister.
Is his sister? Yeah, it's his little sister. Yeah. You know, so So that's why the show is good. You know, it does have its little kid moments, but it has its really nice badass moments. And I think they spend their money on the effects on Stargirl really well because the effects don't look really cheesy.
Yeah,
and you can see that
with Superman and Lois, they picked and choose their special effects that they look really good.
Yeah,
I just wish they would stop hiding. Like they've always hid the Green Lantern. Like we never get the definitive Green Lantern on screen. It's always like his hand, they holding the lantern or something in the background. You see his ring, and then like you never get like the main Green Lantern guys. But like that's why I'm waiting for this show because I want to fucking see like all the Green Lanterns because you've got every superhero on screen. You got Aquaman, Green Arrow, Batman. Everybody on screen on TV, but you never get Green Lantern. If
you put that Superman show Lois Lane or whatever on HBO Max and give a little bit more freedom about I think that should be even better. You know what I mean?
And CW Superman, it did like I don't know if he's talking about now the Superman and Lois show, but when he was introduced in Supergirl, it wasn't done well neither. It's now with this new show they changed the whole tone of the way he is and the way the show is filmed. It's totally different than when he premiered on the Supergirl show. Yep. And Jared said I was a hardcore gamer, but in the 90s, but I'm a casual gamer now. Okay, and so we were talking about the next shows and the last show. Also, this week we had the full Matrix trailer came out. Resurrection. So what do you guys think about that?
I can't wait, man. I gotta go back to the Resurrection and what was the Reloaded. I gotta go see that
Revelations.
again. Revelations. Yeah, because I kind of forgot a little bit what was going on. Those two I kind of like didn't really watch as much as the original, the first one, because the first one's a classic.
1999,
Yeah. So I gotta go back and watch the other ones to see what's going on because I see a lot of this stuff in the trailers. I'll be like, damn, what did I miss something? I gotta go back. But yeah, man, this got me excited. I love the Matrix. Who didn't love the Matrix? You know what I mean? When it came out.
Yeah, the Matrix revolutionized the way they do movies. They're the ones that introduced bullet time.
We need Keanu Reeves in a Marvel movie, bro. That's what we need.
Word, it's like hurry up, man. Getting younger.
Hey, did you guys talk? I didn't watch the last show. Did you guys talk about Shang-Chi? Did you watch? Anybody see it?
No, we did not talk about Shang-Chi.
We didn't even talk about it.
We could talk about it.
Everybody see it?
You saw it, Vince?
I didn't see it, but I'm already spoiled on it, so you could go ahead.
As long as everybody else saw it, besides Josh.
No review. I just thought the movie was fucking dope, bro.
I thought it was awesome too, man. Yeah.
If you have any love for those martial arts movies, it had like content from all of them. So you kind of saw like the fight style, Crouching Dragon.
Yes.
When the mother's teaching her son and the way it flows. And
had the lady from the movie.
You also have a lot of stuff like references to like the fighting styles in Hitman. You know, it was just the action sequences were fire, man. It was good.
Yeah, because it was choreographed by the guy who did I forgot his name. He passed away recently. The guy who choreographed all of Jackie Chan's movies.
Yeah,
and that's why I got in the bus scene. He uses his clothes and all that.
He wasn't a super, he didn't have superpowers until whatever happens at the end. But dude, it showed a normal guy that was trained to his fullest potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sequence on the bus, right, Mike?
Yeah, it was badass. That was the best scene of the movie.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know about that. To me, the best scene was when they were fighting outside the building. Because you haven't seen shit like
yes.
That's the best scene in the movie, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to TiVo. He mentioned something in his review about a movie that I've mentioned to people and they don't really know about it. But TiVo knew about it. He compared it. He said what you said, Erod. It started off with like Jackie Chan style. Then it had like the street level style. Then it had like the wushu type style where it was like big things. And he compared it to this movie called Storm Riders. And Storm Riders is a very underground movie. You cannot find it anywhere. It's not streamed anywhere. It's a very rare movie. I saw that movie back in the 90s when I was buying VHSs from Chinatown in downtown Manhattan. When I used to buy the Dragon Ball Z, they had it in there. That's how underground was it. And that movie is the direct comparison to that big fight scene that they had at the end.
Okay.
That was done really well. So check it out, guys. If you ever see that movie, Storm Riders, awesome movie.
Yo, Mijo knows about it.
There you go. Look at that.
That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go, man. Dope. So for
Shang-Chi,
you see now this year, so there was a lot of spec. If you guys saw in all, that's why the spec game gets crazy. That the mother was wearing the green costume, which were green and gold costumes, which were a reference to Iron Fist. It could have been another Iron Fist because there was a female Iron Fist throughout the generations. But that's what Marvel does to us. If you watch WandaVision, if you watch Captain America and Winter Soldier, every series, they throw shit out there that makes you want to think it's this. And we overthink things, and it's not.
Right.
My opinion, I think if Iron Fist comes, it's not going to be a Shang-Chi series like everybody thinks. It's going to be something with Luke Cage, probably in the Disney Plus, where they do a Heroes for Hire.
I like that idea. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because
you take that as because we don't have a cop buddy show, and that's a big thing. And those two guys would be perfect for that. You know, and you could bring back Colleen Wing, and you have Misty Knight, and they could carry a whole series just on their own.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Like I think what's his name was saying, Shang-Chi's aunt. She was the leading lady in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, that's Michelle Yeoh. Yeah. She's very famous. She was in a bunch of
Super Cop.
Yeah, she was in a bunch of Matrix. Not Matrix. Jet Li movies. She was in tons of Jet Li movies. Tons of those movies back in the early 2000s. Like she's a star over there.
Look at JLS's comment.
That's what one girl.
Ravager and the Guardians.
Right. And the girl.
Also Ravager in the Guardians.
Really?
Wow.
Didn't know that. Shout out to JLS.
Well, there you go, man.
Yeah. Old school Jesse, man. He's been doing this as long as we have, man.
Yeah, he was one of the early spec guys. Remember, he would do the movie reviews and everything, you know?
Yeah. We would race every time like a new news would come out. We would race before Jesse because he was gonna be, he was gonna go live right away to talk about the news. We would try to beat him to it all the time.
I tell you what, going back to that Iron Fist, I truly hope that what this movie does now, because the end credit scenes are dope too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
especially the mid credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, oh my god,
Yes.
you sit there. It's doing what the Avengers did previously.
Yeah.
When they would introduce a character all the time, I feel that this is what this is doing. It's setting the fucking groundwork.
They basically what happened in Endgame, the Avengers got dismantled. Now they're building a team again. They're building a whole new team, a whole new Avengers.
Yeah, I mean, well, and Shang-Chi's here to stay, man. With the success of this movie, he's sticking around. He's sticking around, definitely, man. And
he's multiple. I think he's a multiple movie deal guy, right?
Yeah.
And now here's the book to get, though. And we'll throw this out there. We'll give everybody here a freebie spec. Look up the book that is the first time Shang-Chi joins the Avengers. Okay. So it's I think it's either New Avengers or Avengers, the Marvel Now series. That's when it's issue number 2. That's when he becomes
a member of Avengers.
Captain America puts him on and makes him a member of the Avengers.
Yo.
He becomes a member of the Avengers. And it's a cheap book right now. You could probably get it for like $10.
Yeah.
That's thinking ahead. That's thinking way ahead.
Erod just threw you a freebie, guys.
That's a freebie. That was going to be on the video. The defects were probably going to use that anyway.
Yeah. So right now, Josh is holding a book. He probably has it in his hand right now.
So Secret Avengers 18 is when Captain America, he refers to Shang-Chi as an Avenger, but when he officially joins the Avengers is, what the hell is it?
Whoo, the anticipation, Eli. Woo.
Can't find it. It ain't here. Well, never mind, but yeah, Secret Avengers 18, that's probably another one to get as well.
Discussion if it's seen hold to sell. Right now, the success of having it, man. If you haven't sold it already, hold on to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the book. There's a lot. I've been seeing everyone trying to sell it right now. And I think the price probably was a little overinflated, and that's why you see so many copies still. That's a book that I'll be honest with you. To me, it's not a flip book. It's a nice Bronze Age book. So it's kind of like
if you like the character, it's a good book to have.
Yeah. If you like the character, I would keep it. If you're buying it for an investment, you had to get in on that book when it was nothing. When it was like a $60 book, $100 book. But to get it now as an investment, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
he's Shang-Chi's a very like he's a product of his time. You know, he came at the height of the Kung Fu Bruce Lee, you know, flick era, and people that were reading that book were fans of like, you know, the Kung Fu flicks coming out of Hong Kong back in those days. So like, he has a kind of small fan base, but he has a, you know, pretty decent sized fan base nonetheless. So he's like he's an obscure character, but I think the movie will help boost him definitely to like casual people. But I don't think the book like, you're not gonna be seeing like Action Comics type freaking, you know, or, you know, Amazing Fantasy 15 type prices on that book anytime soon. No. You know, but
he always looks like that.
It's a good book. It's a good book to have if you like the character.
Yeah, it is good. Like I said, man, if you haven't sold that book, just hold on to it for a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Because
Yo, Gomez, you want a blanket, bro?
He's chilling, brother.
Oh man,
leapy.
Yeah, he said I got it for cheaper 6 months from now when everyone forgets about the movie. I'm thinking to sell. At that point, I think 6 months from now, I think it'll just stay at what it is. I don't think it's going to go up any higher at the moment anymore. I think it peaked right now for the time, but you know, like all books, they bounce. You know, people like that, and they're going waves.
I mean, there's deals out there to be had. Like you can find that book if you go.
So Anthony put this in the Anthony. You could have just said it. He said 2013 and number 11. Shang-Chi joins the Avengers.
There we go.
There you go. But dope movie. That's all I gotta say. Also, movie good, definitely a good family movie. I recommend it.
Yes.
So
yeah, you know what? It was family friendly. You know, I mean, just there's action. I would definitely recommend seeing that, man.
Yes,
I will see them fucking stole the show.
I'll tell you the story. I went to see it with my sons. The first day we went, Biggs, we went to the UA over in the mall.
Yeah,
somebody chipped off the alarms in the mall, and that stops the theater. So the movie stops. They let us in. Hour later, we're in the third act. Shit happens again. They gave everybody a refund. So I only saw 2/3 of the movies. I had to go back 2 days later to go see the whole movie.
Oh, wow.
I was.
They burnt the popcorn, those bastards.
So this, I know there's a bunch of stuff that happened this week. So last thing before we do any show and tell, and who brought it up? Oh yeah, Uncanny Swag brought this up real quick. I wanted to talk about this too. It's Zombies. What If was dope. Yo, I think this was the best episode so far, in my opinion, on it, and it really had like some creepy moments, man. the way they did spoilers, guys. I'm sorry, we're gonna get into it.
Yo, what the fuck, yo?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I don't say this fully around when he says it.
Yeah, Manny.
I didn't see it either, but I'm not even going to cry about this one. Just fucking say it already, bro.
No, it's not really a spoiler.
I thought there was a 1 week grace period. This fucking guy, bro.
I had like 3 days to watch it.
Not anymore, bro.
I know, I ain't got time.
The way they did Scarlet Witch was creepy as hell. I think they did a really good job with her. The way they showed her like all like that in the background, the silhouette. I thought that was pretty crazy.
I know people are speculating a live action with that now. They were talking about
that'd be dope.
That would be sick. Imagine.
Yeah.
You think they'll do it? Do you think Disney will do a live action Marvel Zombies? No.
I don't know. Maybe they'll prolong the animated series.
Go ahead.
No, because it was too short for me. Even though it was like 35 minutes, I felt like I wanted more in depth of the situation. So like with Ant-Man and the situation with what's her name, the father of Wasp, the situation of that, I think they needed more detail because it went quick. Boom, hit to the area, and then he got infected and came back to the Earth. And I think if they do an actual movie of it, that would be dope, like a prequel of how it originally started in a way. Even though they explained it, I felt like I wanted more. It was one of those things where I wanted more in that story. Yeah. So, I think they can.
I think it'll work on like you said, animation. Wise, but because these are canon, right? Because this is canon to the MCU, I think they kind of write themselves in a hole now. Because when it comes to animations, they can use any character they want. Yeah. They don't need permission for Spider-Man, for Wolverine, X-Men, Fantastic Four. They don't need none of that. Like, they didn't need none of that before. for when it comes to animation. So they could technically draw them in to this now, but because this is canon, they're not gonna bring you any of those characters in their animation series right now because they don't make them canon, and they gotta make them canon first. They gotta introduce them first in the movies before they do the cartoons. So that's why if they do a show like a What If Zombies, I would think not What If, if they do like a animated just straight up zombie thing and it will be a series, I think they should wait till after all those characters are introduced, because then you get a bigger universe in the animation style, you know. Yeah, not just who we know in the MCU. That's it.
I mean, listen, if you haven't read the Marvel Zombie storyline, man, and dude, that's a sick ass storyline. Yeah. Trust me, believe it, man.
The omnibus.
Yeah, get the omnibus exactly. You know, if you ever read it, trade paperback. No, but it's crazy. It's a crazy ass storyline.
Make your own omnibus. Just fucking gut a bunch of the trades and then put it in the hardcover. Send it off to get hardcover. But yeah, it'd be cool if there was a live action.
Live from New Jersey. He said, Anthony, turn on the lights.
Live action Marvel Zombies. But I think that would be like one of the most expensive Marvel movies because like you got to bring everybody back and then you got to freaking do all the costuming, the makeup and everything. Like when it comes to like zombie flicks and stuff like that, they like to, doll that up. So I wouldn't, I can see it more as an animation than I can see it as a live action.
The way this episode ended too at the end when you saw your boy with the gauntlet and shit, I was like, wow. Like I wanted to see more. I wanted to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, what's crazy is how they kept their powers, even though they're zombies. Yeah. That's what makes them very dangerous, But moving along, guys, I think because we're already over an hour already, I think we got some show and tell to do.
Real quick, I got some honorable mentions, man. Real quick, man. Yo, dude, new season of Lucifer just dropped yesterday. Check that out.
Did? Oh,
yeah. I'm already halfway through. Shit is badass.
It's the last season.
Last season, exactly. And then the Apple TV with Jason Momoa C. New episode dropped yesterday. That shit was an amazing episode. Definitely go give those a watch, man. Those are great shows.
Hey, Mike, is that a good show? Because I couldn't get through the first season.
It's a good show. C is a good show, bro. Good show.
It's the most. That's the shit with Momoa where he's like a samurai or something.
He's blind. Basically, it's in a post-apocalyptic world where everybody's blind.
This season has the guy who plays Drax in it too, right?
Yeah, Batista. Batista's his brother. Yeah, it's badass, man. I'm telling you, man. The choreography, the fighting, the gore, and all that shit is good, man. It's dope.
I read an article on that. The second season is like really dope. Like,
so those are my honorable mentions, guys. All right, so. All right.
Can I go first? I might have to either switch over to my car or leave because I got to get.
Yeah, no problem. You go first. I'll go last today.
Okay.
I'll be the Josh today.
Okay.
You can be Manny right now. You go first.
Okay. So I got another one of these, another high grade copy of these. So I got two of these going to CGC. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Doc Samson.
This is really high grade. First Alex Summers.
Nah, shit.
Not first Havoc, but first Alex Summers.
Nice.
Just another high grade X-Men.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And another high grade early X-Men.
So I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start picking up X-Men too now, Josh.
No. I know Erod likes this book. This is high grade, very high grade.
Ooh, yes.
Oh yeah, that's that first. What was that? Titanium. Thundra.
Very high grade.
That's the first appearance of. I don't think it's the first appearance.
It's got a little writing, a little date, but I can get that out in pencil. So
nice.
What issue number is that? I can't see it.
77.
37. Okay.
And high grade 76, very high grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that purple. That's dope.
Got that, yeah, definitely.
The purple.
Woo! FFs, man.
What else? I got this just came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the omnibus. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's not a high grade no more. Oh, all right.
It fell flat. I have the new DC books, but I mean those are pretty common. People will eventually get them. Well, here's the 1 in 25 for Joker 7.
Okay, the Fool. All right.
Tarot card, that's dope.
Tarot cards, yeah.
Yo, BLC, you needs to work, man, before they take your job, bro. They fire your ass. That's what means.
Go keep people's lights on, man.
These come out this week.
Oh shit! I think I ordered that. So.
Yeah,
I did it. I did.
That's
Okay.
nice. Batman Beyond. Look at that. Ooh,
Batman Beyond.
Prestige.
Yeah, it's
Covers dope.
Those are the cardstock ones.
Well, it's a prestige format.
Oh,
So
it's like a trade.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
None of these are really. I mean, again, new comic book day books. Everyone will get them, so it's not really. This comes out the Harley Adventures.
Oh, they're a thing now.
Yeah,
There's always been a thing.
Yeah,
Treasure.
And,
Hidden treasure.
Hidden treasure.
Super fucking broski.
What else?
Just show us the whole thing.
Nah. I mean, all right. Well, real quick.
Hey, on that.
I Am Batman. That's the new Batman. That's the.
I Am Batman.
No, I am Batman.
I Am Legend.
That's
Stop at that.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
Hold on, go back to that one.
I Am Gomez.
That's a Matina cover also.
Yeah.
No shit, BOC. No shit.
Joker
Oh, the
7.
punchline.
Joker 7.
Okay.
Joker 7. That's it.
Oh wait, show that one. That last one.
The last one.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Joker's Medusa.
I don't like showing new books. But that's it. I don't have my big book that I just bought still hasn't come in yet. Still hasn't shipped yet. So patiently awaiting. Impatiently awaiting.
Yep.
Anybody want to go
I'll
particularly?
go next.
You go?
Broski. Your boy. Let's see.
It's all right. You're nice and clear, broski. There you go.
We're having is it blurry as fuck?
No, it's
Oh, you
clear.
good? Yeah, you good.
It's called we're having a show tomorrow, East West. We're giving this away.
Oh,
Is
giving that
it a newsstand?
ANS Comics. No, it's not a newsstand, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
good to have, especially with the game coming out. We talked about it, so
All right.
you
Shout out
never
to
know
ANS.
ANS. I picked this one up. This is cooler than dead. This is actually a manga, so this is one of two. So I picked this up to give it a read. I want to give this a read and give it to my daughter because she's into manga. So I picked this up for us to read during October. The 1 in 25, Philip Tan. Picked this one up.
Okay.
I like it. Women of Power, Dark Hawk, number with 1 in 25. And then he gifted me this one. This is John Wick number 5, talking about what's called Matrix. But these ones are hard to find. These John Wick storylines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty. I don't have this one. I do have the set of the was it the picture covers, the photo movie covers.
Yeah.
And then you see that one that Iron Man going for. And then I picked this up too. The Hellions number I think 15. It's the Stephanie Hans.
Yeah, nice.
I thought it was dope. And then I got into when I've been not working. I've been resting. I got into The Witcher, so I picked up this one. I want to give it a read. It's the omnibus.
Cover.
Omnibus of The Witcher. So I picked that up, and I think
it's a hardcover, right?
No, this is just a trade paperback. I got it for $8 or something like that.
Whack. Yo, if you're gonna do omnibus, guys, please do hardcovers. Stop doing.
Well, I'm just doing it just to read. I'm not gonna resell the shit, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the companies, like the companies.
Oh yeah. In general, yeah, I understand.
Put the damn things in a hardcover.
And
I understand, but I figured some of the stuff. If it's cheaper and I'm just gonna read it for reading purpose, I'll go for the cheaper route when it comes to that. I'm not a person that will pick up, resell that shit. So
I pick up the hardcovers because all my soft covers always wind up getting fucked up.
Yeah, and it doesn't retain its value from some of them. The ones that are like older, like the X-Men and Fantastic Four, I understand, like what Josh showcases, but stuff like this, these values doesn't retain. So it's not it's something that you don't want to buy high price value or regular value because the price will drop. You'll find it half price books. You find these, so it's, to me, it's just a reading material. So so
good shit.
That's it.
All right. So who you gonna go? Erod?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Found these today.
Oh yeah, flea market. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, man, you get up at 6 a.m. This is what you get, yo.
Yeah.
What's that? Number 1.
6:30, Mike.
See?
And then this
I'm gonna find out.
There's more I won't show because I got to do a video, but like I did find this.
Nice.
We know significance of this, right?
Yeah.
She's number 1.
Does anybody know?
No, go ahead. Teach us, Erod.
Josh knows.
Something to do with Kang.
So this is Azari T'Challa's first appearance.
Okay.
Azari T'Challa is the son of the Black Panther and Storm.
There you go. Okay.
There you go. Every time you see that, grab it.
Shit.
That's a feature spec right there.
I forgot that shit.
I think I do have that book too.
Then I got these.
Oh, you picked yeah.
Yeah, I took 3 and I had to, bro.
You see what they sell it for now?
No, I didn't even look.
1,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
And
If I find those books, I'm gonna
it was a
burn
Dark
them.
Ages recreation.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that's it for me.
There you go. All right, Biggs, go ahead. Oh, Eli.
Biggie's Comics. Oh, wait. Me?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. We haven't done this in a minute.
Yeah, good pickup, bro. That's good
Where
pickup.
Anthony go? Who's gonna sing my
Guys.
song?
There it is.
There it is, guys. It's been a while. Story time with Eli. We don't have Anthony Del Marquis to sing, but it's there you
Thank
go.
God. We don't need to hear
Yeah.
that.
I'll just show some real quick stuff. Ghost Rider 23 newsstand. You know me, I'm collecting newsstand stuff. Not significant. It's just Ghost Rider 23. 82 Weapon X Small Accounts presents.
Yeah, Barry Windsor Smith. Goodness.
Yup. A lot of people didn't like his art on Valiant, but I thought he was all right. You know, I like Barry Windsor Smith, especially on Conan.
The only one with my camera on. See that shit?
Well, X-Men 289 or 298 rather. I can't remember what first appearance is. The first appearance is. I think it's the Friends of Humanity first appearance. That the group that was in the cartoon. That
it's a dope cover. It's a dope cover.
Yeah. Death, High Cost of Living. That's her first little series.
Vertigo.
You know, classic series. I think Chris Bachalo worked on it. Same artist that did, the X-Men books and all that. Neil Gaiman. Classic creative team. Really nice book. Kind of an obscure book too. You really don't see this one too often. ASM 31. I don't remember what. I think it was from like volume freaking 4 or 5. One of those. This is the Capcom team up. This is Frank from Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Awesome zombie game, bro. Like, that's just dope, bro.
Yeah, that game was dope. And this is just a dope cover. A lot of these covers are really cool. I think the one with Chun-Li, there's one with Chun-Li and Captain Marvel. That one goes for a little bit.
Sold that, or I still have that. Yeah,
I know you changed. But yeah, there was a lot of dope covers with that. And it kind of flew under the radar. Not too many people picked those up.
I think it was a dope ass Ryu and Hulk, I think, on the cover when he was doing the Shoryuken.
Yeah. There was a lot of cool covers. You gotta track those down if you're like a Marvel vs. Capcom type of fan. Definitely want to track those down. This is Web Spinners, number 14. This is a newsstand. This is kind of an obscure book to find as it is. This is like the second appearance of the Unlimited Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call this suit in this book. It's not the Spider-Man Unlimited suit though. It's the same suit, but it's not, the Spider-Man Unlimited, but it is. It's weird. He made the suit to go against, Blastar and all those cosmic things. This was like kind of self-contained, like Spidey stories. Like they didn't really tie into anything. They just kind of were like, little side story type of things. And the issue before this is when he gets this costume.
Okay.
I got the Max number 1. It's a newsstand.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Copy, so I could throw out my direct edition that I don't need anymore.
Yeah, he's not in the Matrix yet. Heroes Reborn. He has to be plugged in.
I got these from Skeleton Comics. Shout out to Angie and Arsenio. Got some skill in the Georgia. I want to at least finish this run. So I might as well complete it. So 17 and what's this? 18, and I'm getting 19 when 19 comes out, and 20. And then of course she threw in some of the free comic book day stuff. I got
nice.
Waters.
Yeah, I need to get one of those. I didn't get it.
The Star Wars.
Oh, you need the house? I got you, bro.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I got you.
The other Star Wars.
September 25th.
I got G.I. Joe. You know, this is the incentive variant. This I don't know why, what they would think. I don't know why they didn't get John Royals coming back, but they didn't use John Royal. I don't know what this artist's name is.
Mr. Anderson.
She's got like dinosaur arms. Like her arms are way smaller than the rest of her body, like T-Rex arms. But it's one of these incentive variants. You know, these G.I. Joe incentive variants. Not a lot of people, get them. So 1 in 10. I don't remember if I showed these already, but just to help make y'all aware, this exists.
I see $1, yo.
Oh yeah, it's $1.
Oh yeah, you showed those. The Action Force. Yeah.
Yeah, the Action Force number 4. You got Sergeant Slaughter fighting on the cover. And then that one's the convention exclusive. I think they only did like 200 of these.
Nice.
And there's the regular cover for that one with the tank. And then there's the cover in color. And that's it for that.
There you go, man. Good shit, man.
And see, Disney Afternoon, Darkwing Duck stories, new things.
Oh, yeah.
Darkwing Duck stories. I got those 2.
Good shit.
And I got a bunch of Valiant shit, but I'm not going to show like all the Valiant stuff that I got. I'm just going to go through it real fast. So this is all newsstands and they're all signed. This is number 5 of Visitor. Number 2 also signed, also a newsstand. And these are one of the hardest newsstands to find out of all the newsstands. I mean, they're all hard to find because God forbid, like you try to look these up, like they're just impossible to find. Got some Exo Manowar ones. This is number 46. This is also a newsstand. Number 50X, because there's 2 of them. There's 50X and 50O, and they're both the different issues. I don't know why they didn't just do 50 and 51, but whatever. They wanted to be special. Exo Database, it was in that lot, so it's also signed. I don't know who signed it. Exo number 1, I already have this book and it's signed, so if anybody, I don't know if anybody wants it, I'm probably gonna put this for, maybe I'll just give it away at some point. But I don't need a signed copy, to be honest. And then more Visitor, number 11. This is the last issue in the newsstands. It went up to 13, I think, but the 11th issue is the last issue they did the newsstand. And then that is 9, and I think I have 7 and 6, and these are all signed. They all got these business card freaking certificate of authenticities for some reason. But these are hard to find, these newsstand Valiant stuff, because they only did it for a short time, and there's only like 100, a little over 100 books in the series. So like people that are trying to get them, especially near mint, it's a tough. They're not like other newsstand books. Yo, who the hell is that?
All right, that's it. Oh, you got more?
Yeah, just these last 2. I picked up these previews.
Oh, okay.
These 1 per store previews. These are Valiant. This is Solar Man of Adam 46 and Bloodshot 30. They're only a couple pages, and it's only like art. Like there's art, and then there's a couple like story panels. And then Turok number 0. And we don't want a copyright strike.
What the hell is that? Like
that was my alarm.
That's his intro when he wrestles. That's his intro.
They printed it off the computer and just like.
These were like these are basically like concept pages. Like they were sent to the stores as like a advanced previews. These were like the advanced previews at the time. Like you could kind of see like it has the address and everything.
Yeah.
And they sent it to the retailers. So these are like 1 per store. And during this time, Valiant wasn't doing too hot because after the whole this is after the Deathmate thing, they were trying to get the retailers back, but they really didn't. So these are really, really hard to find.
I bet.
And I freaking got a good deal on these. So I think there's 2 more of these, but
they're impossible to find because people probably don't even know what they look like. Someone just printed them off on their computer.
Yeah, I printed it on my computer and sent it to Eli.
Yeah. But you can't like unless you have like the original art without the words and all, like because that's what this is. Like it's
You know what? Eli, why don't you do us a favor and show us? Open
I was
one
about
up.
to say, can you open that up?
Yeah, I'll open up.
Yeah, 'cause I was always curious with those because
you know what? Just open up both of them. Open up both of them.
So some of these are different. Like I have the DC ones that I've showed on here before. Those are actually the full book. Like it's the entire book in black and white, and it has like a title page. It tells you like, oh, thank you retailers or whatever. This one, I think the Turok one, there's no title page for the Turok one. It's just a blank page. But yeah, it's just freaking, the artwork. Show you the
nice.
artwork.
So it's like a sketch, basically.
Yeah, different splash pages. Nothing crazy.
There you go, kid. Like shit.
That one.
That's nice.
I'll show you the other one too, just so you have to see that one. This is the Birthquake one. There's an Exo Man War one. Yeah, like this one, it has like the words on it. You see black and white. It's for the Bloodshot issue. And then this one actually has the thank you from Valiant.
Oh, look at that.
Damn.
Tells you, thank you for supporting us, and here's
for being a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And then,
thank you for being a friend.
And there's the Bloodshot. That's the cover for.
Oh, look at that.
Something.
Good shit, yo.
And this is technically a first appearance of this villain, but I mean, he was only like a one-off villain. They never really used him again after that. But again, just shows different. It just shows the artwork. Shows what they can expect.
Bet you nobody showed you that, guys, huh? In the chat, you never saw that.
Yeah, but like I said, I have the DC ones. The DC ones are better because they actually have the full story.
Yeah.
My camera just fucking shut off.
All right, guys. So that was story time
with Eli.
There you go. All right. So now it's my turn.
New every time.
All right. So first book's up. Shout out to Erod. He shared this link, and me, I was thirsty. So
I thought you were going last.
Wait.
Wait, who else didn't go?
Anthony, you got some stuff?
No, I mean just new.
Mike, you don't have anything?
Oh, Mike doesn't have
just the books that you got.
I do have something
that I got from you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, I know you got one good book.
All right, Jazz making me go last. Go ahead, Mike, and then Anthony, and then I'll go. I'll wait again.
One book I got. I got my books from Josh. Obviously, and shout out to man. This is one of my favorite covers right here from this. Dave Wilkins.
That's not the book I was thinking of.
Yo, calm down. Yeah. This is the book. Shout out to Josh, man. For hooking me up for Detective Comics 411 first Talia.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yes, man. Nice. Look, a full back. My light. Look at that. I got the full description and everything. Yo, listen.
He even used the label maker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Josh know how to treat you. That's all I'm saying.
So hang on. Wait a minute. Let's get something straight right now.
Go ahead.
I did that for me, and then you just happened to get that book.
All right, well, you know what, guys? Listen, I got one from him. How about that? I got one.
If you do happen to ever get anything out of my collection, yes, it's all in fullbacks, my lights, and if it's a key of any kind, it is labeled. Yes.
There you go. Yeah, and that's all I got. Boom.
Wow. Anthony, you got. Ooh, you got your slab, your order back.
Yes.
Oh snap!
Yeah, this is the 8th print.
Nice. I gotta send mine too. Yeah. It looks good, man. That book looks good.
I got mine. I got a 982 of that too.
Yeah.
Bought one of those when they were selling.
I found out.
You're welcome, Heroes Reborn.
Sunlight coming in here. That's it. You can go ahead, Viggs.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, because otherwise, all I have is new books.
So. Oh, the new comic book day books. Oh, okay. All right. So, man. Okay, here we go. So shout out to Erod. He have a chat and he sent us a link when this book came available, and so I had to get it. Freaking cover is amazing by Tyler Kirkham, War of the Bounty Hunters.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Love it. Love how you can see Vader there in the middle.
That is a dope-ass cover.
Dope-ass cover. And I'm not really too much of a fan of Virgins, but with this one, I think it works.
Yeah, it does.
Really nice right there. So Shout out to Erod for showing me this when it came up. I had to get it. Then this was an eBay purchase I made a while back, and because I had forwarded my address, it took forever to come. But it finally got here good. And I love this cover right here.
Oh, and it's a 90.
Yeah. Marvel Age issue number 38. Beautiful. One of my favorite artists, Ron Wilson. Just love this cover right here, man.
Read it too.
Awesome. I've had this book multiple times, but never in a 9.8.
No, that's a good book. It's a good book to have too. Yeah.
All right, I got some more.
Big gonna have all the books I had.
And here comes Thirsty. Yo, get out of here, Big Line Cat. You're the thirstier one. Wait for me.
I need that. Fuck out of here.
So shout out to I was on like off air or whatever with Josh, and we were looking at some books, and he pointed this out from Elite Comics. So I got this from a shout out to Elite Comics, and we were talking about the Batman keys and Spider-Man keys, and picked this one up. Bang.
Yeah.
Congrats, brother.
Awesome. So this is Batman 189, 8.0, first appearance of the Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane, which, by the way, dope ass character they have on Titans right now.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a beauty, bro.
That is.
Yeah. 8.0.
White pages.
No, it's off-white pages.
Off-white, okay.
Yeah, it's just off-white pages.
But it's in a, the respectable line of 8.0, Silver Age and above.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, respectable, bro. The respectable for you, fucking Thoro's good for me.
And this case is full of jizz, man. Rainbow jizz, man.
Shit. Yeah, I see it.
Look at that.
That's okay.
May have to, put that into the clear choice,
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
And then I got one more surprise. Got one more book. Shout out to my fellow NY warrior, Erod 212.
And MannyNYC.
Ewad.
Oh, thank you, Vincenzo C. Yeah. This is the still same room as last week, just a different angle, different view.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. So this one is shout out to Erod. He gave me a shout out to Manny also. This was part of their collection that they purchased, their big collection that they purchased. And it's dope ass book, and I'm just happy to have it. It's not Josh standard, but this is big standard right here.
It's still a good book.
Amazing Spider-Man number 9.
Damn, son.
Appearance of Electro.
I thought you said it was
5.0.
5.0. Yeah, I had it wrong. I was looking at it wrong.
But still, first of all,
yeah, still.
Yes, Heroes of Born.
It still goes from some good money. This book, man.
Hell yeah.
It goes for good money, and Erod gave me a nice deal on it.
Yeah, a nice backdoor deal too.
Yeah, get out of here.
Single issue ASM, you can't beat that, bro.
Oh no, man! Awesome.
Yo, Biggs, I gotta run. All right.
No doubt.
Yo, Erod, man. Yo,
thank you guys.
Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Yo, welcome back, brother.
Josh, it's good talking to you. Mike, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Nah, you're just kidding.
Yeah,
Hello, bro.
I gotta follow up with you on my books because I know you got some books of mine.
Yeah, we'll talk, Eli. All right.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, Rob. Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy with ASM books right now.
Very crazy.
Really crazy. Now, every single issue is just like on the top 10. It's crazy. I mean, it's obviously Electro, and it should be, but like now you've got even
big money bigs right now.
Number 5 is on there. It's crazy.
Yo, and Biggs got some other nice books coming in too.
Oh yeah,
I went in on yesterday's auction. Yeah, Thoro. Shout out to Thoro, his auction. Went in, freaking. Was it? I love Electro from the '67 cartoon. Yeah, I love the classics. And Jared said it's not a 9.8, doesn't deserve to be in Biggie's collection. Yo, these books in a 9.8, forget about it.
Good luck.
Good luck. I could buy 2 houses with that one. But yeah, so I picked up these, man.
Nice.
Freaking awesome.
Dope. Damn, kid, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
8.0 first Jonathan Crane. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, first Silver.
Silver Age, yeah.
First.
I always noticed though, like
DC, that I'm parched.
DC books for Silver Age, they're easier to find in like higher grades than Marvel books. I already noticed that. from like the Silver Age.
Well, the price point ain't that bad either.
Well, that's that's because Marvel chipping and a lot of that kind of stuff. Marvel was printed on shittier paper back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? This is the difference between DC right now with the price range. So, in my opinion, I don't know if people share it, but in my opinion, this is a better villain character, more iconic villain character than this guy.
I agree.
Right here.
Yeah.
But this guy sells for like almost double of what this sells, and this is an 8.0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got to remember though too that like compare that to his real first appearance. So
yeah, that is true. His first appearance, you're not going to get it in an 8.0. You know,
and his first appearance, is one of those few DC Golden Age books that actually have him on the cover.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, that book is just outrageous.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with the Riddler, with Batman 171, his Silver Age appearance, and then his Golden Age appearance. He's on the cover also in his Golden Age appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's my pickups for the week.
Sweet.
And I can't wait till next week. I hope I get everything in this week.
Me too.
So we'll have a crazy haul, man.
Yeah.
For both of us, right? Yo, we're gonna have a crazy ass haul next week of books, man.
And I think we have a CGC order coming in next week, hopefully too. So
I may have a CBCS order by next week, but I doubt it. But the way they, but they're in encapsulation right now. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Regardless, if it comes, if it gets here next Saturday, I will do a Monday show to do the unboxing. Like that's a big order. It's like 30 books coming in, so definitely gonna do that. It'll be the return of the Monday night shows. And before we go down the line, and I start losing everybody because once you see it's the end of the show, everyone starts leaving. They already starting to leave. They know.
It's the end. Everybody leave.
We are gonna do a NY Warriors auction. It's gonna be. I have it set right now for October 2nd, so that's a Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So gives us enough time to gather stuff together. Also, since we're doing that show, at King Kong on the 25th, whatever I guess doesn't sell there, we'll have it ready for the following weekend to bring it to you on the New York Warriors auction. And so look forward to that. Confirmed already. I already have myself, Mike, Manny, and King of the Golden State is confirmed to be on.
And Josh.
Josh is going to be on it. So that's so far. That's who's going to be on so far.
And it's going to be good shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good books. Like I'm gonna find some nice Silver Age and Bronze, and if anything that's gonna be modern, it's gonna be stuff like that's very relevant to now, like the Thor God of Thunder run, things like that, or high ratio variants or something of that nature. You know what I mean? That'll be the more modern books that I would put out, but it's gonna be some nice stuff. We'll definitely try to do a preview before time just to show what's gonna come, so people won't be disappointed. Yeah, it's time to bring back the New York Warriors auction. You know what I mean? We've been off a hiatus on the Warriors auction for a long time. We haven't done an auction in like 3 months, probably more.
Yeah.
And the besides like Thoro's auction, and when Barry Gary does one once in a while, it's been a lacking of auctions lately. So we're not gonna do it every week like we used to, but once a month. We're going to try to do it once a month so we can bring some quality books and stick back to the slogan, man. Come for the deal, stay for the laughs, because we would have tons of laughs on those auctions, So let's try to build it back up again to our old glory, all right?
You did one during the summer. It just hasn't been regular.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely for that auction. I'm going to, go through my entire collection and just pull out stuff that I just don't, need or have so many multiples of it or whatever. It's just that time.
Might see that. You might see
in
that.
my auction, everyone can bid on my auction. There's going to be no, I'm not going to have no. Listen, our auctions, we've ran them for a long time, many years, and we haven't had any hitches. Once in a while, you'll get like a troll in the chat, or whatever, but, we weed those out, But other than that, as far as anyone selling or anybody, wait,
not Tacoma, no Mark Easel, no, we're not having that.
Oh, the evil Easel.
Nah, we good.
We're good. You know what, Marquis Easel, remember when that happened, man? We got like a freaking tons of super chats for that Easel, and that's one of the shows we broke like 250 viewers. You know, we were one of the first auctions to break that, and that worked. May have to ask him to bring back the Easel.
Nah, I'm good. I'm trying to sell my books. I don't need super chats. You know, I need to sell my books.
So you know what? We're gonna go down the line. We're gonna get everyone a chance to say their piece. I'm gonna start with Anthony, because you didn't get to see much. I know you had some camera issues and stuff like that. Anything you want to share? Anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Team Nerd Herd with the comic pic show over at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then if we have our own, if you have a New York Warriors show during the week.
Oh, I haven't done the show because it's been so busy for me. When I get home, I don't have the energy to be up at 10 o'clock to do it no more, because I'm just up from early in the morning, and then at night when I get home, it's just doing stuff and just have it. But once I set up downstairs, then I think we'll get back to it. I'm not gonna promise a show this Monday, but I'm gonna try.
But other than that, I'm almost caught up with reading all my comics. So over the next week, I'm not even close. Videos.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, I muted it. Oh no, I just muted you. I'll mute you now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
So I'll be banging out videos left and right, until I catch up. So
all right, cool.
I would say by the middle of next week, I should be all caught up with all my videos, and then I'll be doing it on a regular basis.
Okay, cool. And the link for guys, I added already. Comics are great. If you're not sub to this channel, it's in the description below. Just like everyone else on the panel, their channels are.
Yeah, thank you. Below. I saw that. I really appreciate that, man.
No problem, man. All right, Gomez.
I have a haul video out coming out either later today or tomorrow. Just like I said, I'm just trying to try to catch up my reading. Like ComicsRGreat said, I'm a little bit behind, but I've been able to catch up on my 52 Batman, and I've never really read the whole thing. So I think I'm issue 25 of that. So this is after 0 years. So it's pretty
okay.
Neat.
Yeah, good storyline.
Yeah. So I've heard of things. I've had it for about 5 years, and I never read it.
Wow, some of the best reading you'll ever read, man.
Yeah, so I'm reading it right now, and then I'm gonna try to read this stuff that I got right here, and then I actually got The Witcher for PS4 coming to me probably hopefully today, if not Monday, and I'm gonna just be home playing the shit out of that.
Oh, you've never played it before?
No, brother.
Oh man, I'm jealous, man.
But Ronnie is so typical. And
Shut up. Car,
Ronnie James.
But yeah, no. But I watched the actual first season, which is December. It's coming out second season, so I can't wait to see that. Let's see what's going on with the situation with his daughter. And I watched the actual animated series on that. The Witcher. It's a different character or the same character, but I thought it was pretty dope. So I got into that aspect of wanting to know more of that character. So I can't wait to do that myself.
Yeah,
and like I said, it's pretty dope background, pretty dope story. Like I said, be sure to check us out tomorrow. We got a giveaway, so stay tuned to that. And we got more stuff, and we got Azura's Tiger on there tomorrow. So dope. So I've talked to that guy a little bit on the side and known him off and on. But I can't wait to see how he is as a collector and as a person with us on the channel. So on our East Meets West channel. So yeah, that'll be dope.
Yeah,
cool, man. Cool, Eli.
Shit, man. It's been a while. Glad to be here. Happy everybody came through, interacted with the chat a little bit. Yo, if you guys have been following me on my Instagram or on my social medias, make sure y'all follow me on there. I'm planning. I have a few videos planned, but right now it's just so difficult. Right now, what we got going on here, training and stuff, and all sorts of different things. If y'all didn't see it, I am officially a member of the prestigious Pancrase Hybrid Wrestling MMA, organization.
Nice, bro.
I'm officially, doing stuff with them right now. I had my first fight a week ago in California. I flew to San Diego.
Capoeira.
And yeah, had my first match there. It was great turnout, great love. I got a lot of love for the fans. I rep the NY Warriors. I had my blue, wrestling gear on and everything, and I had my T-shirt. I came out with my T-shirt on and everything.
Nice.
so maybe we'll get a couple more viewers. I didn't win, unfortunately, but it was literally on a day's notice. Like literally, not even. It was 20 minutes before, and then I went out there against the fucking champ. Like, he put me in the fucking fight. So I was just like, yo, well, fuck it. I'm from New York. I don't turn down the challenge. So
that's right, baby. Warriors, baby.
Warriors never turn down a challenge. So
yeah.
Fuck it. Put me
and
on.
I think you got a show coming up in Philadelphia, right? Yo, when you get the information fully on that, share it with us so we can put it all over. And you never know, we might get local people to show up over there. You know?
If you're a fan of MMA, old school pro, shoe style pro wrestling, stuff like that. That's literally what it is. It's real pro wrestling. That's what Pancrase is. And if you've never seen Pancrase before, people like Bassroom, Ken Shamrock, Vernon Tiger White, all those guys came up through that, system before they went off UFC, WWE. It produced a lot of good UFC fighters, a lot of good wrestlers and stuff came out of there. So it's awesome to be like fighting for the same organization they fought for back in the day.
That's dope.
So yeah, I'm doing my thing there with that. And when I find out the info on that show, it's going to be in December. It's going to be in the first 2 weeks of December. I know that, but there isn't a set date yet. So once I get to set date, sorry if I can speak English, but once I get that date, I'll definitely put it out for y'all. I'll get Biggs the poster, you can put it up in the graphic.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But yeah, definitely be in Philly in December. So that's gonna be dope.
All right, Josh, anything you want to say before we go? Because I see you having a little.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I had to jump off for a second.
Road trip.
Like I said before, real quick, and just in case I get cut off. CGC unboxing. Maybe I would expect probably late this week, or next week. So probably maybe Friday, maybe Saturday,
maybe Sunday.
Yo, if you have that unboxing, if you do it like about 9 o'clock or so, I could jump on your channel.
Oh, 9 o'clock.
I know you do some. I think at 7. I think I can't do it at that time for me. But if you do it like about 9 o'clock at night, I could jump on.
9 o'clock his time.
I'll try. The only reason why we usually do it that early is because, Nick lives he doesn't live real far away from me, but he's not that close either, and he's got to get back to his family and all.
Okay.
But I'll try to.
No doubt. No, if that's okay, I'll be in the chat watching. Don't worry. I'm just saying, like, if you ever, that's the only reason I didn't jump on. I got seen when you shared the links a few times, but it's just a little too early. I can't do it at the time.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. Yeah, look for that, man. The unboxing is always crazy. So.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. And Mike, go ahead. See you last, brother.
Yo, dope show. Awesome topics, man. Dope picks for the hip hop variants. I have fun on that one. And you guys, man, special shout out to the people that we lost 20 years ago, man. It's 9/11. That's right. So you know what I mean. So big shout out to those people, man. We'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget it. You know what I mean? 9/11. And awesome show, guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Broski said it. Stay tuned tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. For East meets West. We're doing some nice stuff. We're doing a Frank show. We're doing an artist spotlight. So we're covering Frank's show tomorrow. Show off some covers from him. And let me see what else. I think we might bring back the reviews this week. I'm not sure yet. I gotta see what's coming up because last week was kind of like lackluster. Not much to read last week. And that's it, man. That's all I got. I think the indie spotlights come back on Tuesday too.
Yeah, Thoro said he's throwing it back up. I'm most likely I should be on it now because now I'm moved in already, so everything's going a little bit back to normal. So I should be on that.
I may be there too.
So that's all I have, man. So
I'm gonna be there 3.
Quick question.
See you on the chats.
Are you gonna have some extra covers to show for Frank Cho because I like what you guys did with that with the Jim Lee spotlight last week.
I don't know. This is kind of like Gomez's thing, so
okay.
You know what I mean? I just picked my covers. That's all I picked.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gomez was the one who came up with the Frank Cho idea. So we'll see.
Because the covers that you guys showed were better than the original ones.
Oh no. That's cover 5. Yeah, we're doing cover tunes. We're doing cover tunes, but it's not based on Frank Cho. That's something else that he's doing. We're just doing our own artist spotlight, East meets West.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, that's what what Mike from Mike Morello picks, like what he's from based on his article. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this week he's doing Golden Age females, like
Nice.
pinups. So yeah.
Sandra.
Oh, thank God!
That's
That
my favorite.
Pneumonia can't show up in that.
So we'll see.
Sanja.
He said, "Thank God."
I just watched that movie, Conan.
I mean,
Yeah, I saw it recently too, Gomez.
technically, Red Sonja is
Did
a
you
Golden
put it over
Age
your
character.
lap
She just
and
wasn't in the comic books.
Yeah. I watched that
He'll
before.
probably
I
figure out someone to put her in there.
What's she doing? I'm Calidor.
If they can find, I don't even think there's any pictures of what Red Sonja looked like that.
And before I go to, man, I appreciate the chat, man. The chat was fucking hilarious tonight, man. Tell me this morning, yeah, man. So
yeah, man. Thank you guys. The turnout that we get for this morning show is pretty awesome.
Yes.
A lot of people, come up. 30 people is a lot of people. So if you was to pack 30 people in a room, you have a crowded ass room. So to have 30 live people watching that early Saturday morning, that's awesome. Thank you guys. And again, if you're watching this on a rerun, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about any of the topics that we talked about and stuff like that. Let us know what you're collecting. Any questions or anything that you might want us to bring up on next week's show. That's it, guys. Until next time, guys.
Peace.
Until next time, go fuck